and of course it's your beautiful program Beyond the Surface. How are you doing today? It's a new week, new energy, like I always say. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and of course I'm Tolokwe Akinyemi. Thank you. And how's been your weekend? Hope it was not too hectic. And to my viewers that are currently in the Ramadan session, hope it's all going well. All right, so today it's a new week, new energy, and you know on Beyond the Surface we give you the best of the best content. Not only that, we give you valid information that's going to improve your finances. Like we also talk about some trending news on social media that will be of benefit to you and probably inform you about what is going on social media. So on this episode of Beyond the Surface, we're talking about TikTok and some other trending issues. Not talking about TikTok. We've talked about TikTok a couple of times, and I talked to us how we can make good use of TikTok for your own profitability, and I talked about how people make money in dollars at the comfort of their home, just by posting content and being live streaming their whatever things they are doing, just doing the live stream, talking and sometimes you don't even have to have something benefit or something meaningful to say. Just go live and do your thing, be yourself, and people might really like you because you are yourself, and then you start making money from there. I'm not even in naira now, in dollars. Guys, I know you have been making good use of this opportunity. Now we're moving to the next aspect of TikTok. TikTok is going very wide. Like a lot of people are currently like rushing into TikTok. It's like billions of people are using TikTok now. And one of those critical thing about TikTok is that a lot of them actually, those people that are even using TikTok more are too young to be exposed to something like that. So TikTok take note of this and want to improve on it. So you have a child of 12 years old that has an Android phone, is already on TikTok making videos. How do you protect such a child from being exposed to seeing nudity? Because there's a tendency for you to see nude pictures, nude videos on TikTok. How can you control that? That is why TikTok has taken it upon itself to improve in that aspect, so that TikTok is not only used by adults, it's also used by teenagers, it's also used by children. Can you imagine? So there is an age range of the kind of, like, there is an age limit to who can use TikTok. Yes, so this aspect, even if you lie that you are older than the age and they allow you, there is still a way you can control it. Yeah, so this information is basically for children, for parents basically. So if you have a child that has a phone, my dear, even if they're hiding it from you, please, they are on TikTok. Just know that and no peace. And then secondly, you want to control what your child sees on TikTok. And there was a video of the owner of TikTok, talking about people asked him that, does your children even use phone? Do they use TikTok? And I think the children of the guy is actually like maybe underage, below 12, and he said no, that was never going to allow his own child to make good use of TikTok, not until maybe they clock 15 or 16. And even at that, he's still going to control what they see on TikTok. So that has led us to this future on TikTok, super amazing future that you would really love. Now this particular future on TikTok might be displayed on the screen, and if not, I can read it so that you can get it. Now, if you see a particular video that is so unpleasant to you, you don't want to see it, you don't like it, you can easily just click on the screen, like put a long press on the screen, and it will bring out different options. So it brings out the options of reporting the content, or you can click on another option of not interested. Then if you want to download, there's another option for download. Then there's another option for clear mode. Then there is another option for playback speed. So you want to click on not interested. Once you click on not interested, TikTok will automatically be automatically notified, and once they are notified, they will not bring any kind of content related to such again to your newsfeed on TikTok. So if you want to give your young teenagers an Android phone, and you know of course they will be on TikTok, you can help them create their accounts on their TikTok, and then you can choose the kind of content you want them to be feeding on, and that will actually go a long way to helping them. So after that being said, there is another aspect of the TikTok that you need to take note of, and that is the aspect of children, for content creators and business owners. So there are people that when you upload on TikTok, it doesn't, like, the video is not clear, like you don't enjoy watching it, and if you don't enjoy watching a particular video, you will not want to even check what other things they are doing or selling or whatever they are branding about. So you want to upload a high quality video. High quality video have the high tendency to getting more views and more engagement. So you want to make sure that you are using a good camera, that beyond using good camera, every good gadget and all that, you want to make sure that your gadgets, like that when you're uploading on TikTok, it is uploaded on high quality. Now there's another options on high quality video that you can activate on your accounts. So basically, when you click on that particular update, once you switch it on, it's automatically just allow you upload high quality videos. And if you are also bothered about the amount of data that is being consumed on social media, especially on TikTok consume a whole lot of data. So if you want to manage your data but you don't know how, you can go to the settings on TikTok, indicating that you want low quality, you want to be watching all your videos on low quality. So that is on you. TikTok will bring videos to you that are on low quality, and you'll be watching them and you save your data. Isn't that amazing? All right, so moving to the next talk of the day, the trending gist and update that has been going on social media. Different people have been saying different things, and this is super crazy. The first one is timeless. People have been going crazy on Davido's new released album, and it has been super amazing. Like, different reactions from people, of course their fans, and for the fact that Wizkid reposted the album and said people should go and listen to it, was the highest of it. Or people were just like, okay, the fight between the fans of Wizkid and fans of Davido is all up, so you guys can rest. So anyway, do you think that Timeless album is being overrated, or it's worth the hype? Leave a comment down below as regarding that. So the next talk of today's episode that has been trending on social media is Nini and Saga engagement sagaga. Guys, I personally was super like very excited. If most of us that watching, and you were part of BB Nigeria the last two seasons, you would have come across these two beautiful and amazing souls, Saga and Nini, and people have been saying their engagement is quite unique, and people were saying that for the fact that they kept the fans, they kept the public away from their relationship, is one thing they adore the most. So they have been in a relationship and nobody knows. They were just saying, we are good friends, there is God. I'm going to be reading some people's comments about Nini and Saga engagement. The first comment that got me crazy, like I was literally laughing, was the fact that someone said, I'm ready to be sagadized. Like, I don't know what that means. It's not in the dictionary, so don't even try to look for it. But then people were just engrossed about the fact that Saga really loved Nene, and people, the whole drama that Saga caused in the BB Niger house, it wasn't in vain. People were just saying, so Saga did not cry in vain, the whole drama was not in vain, it actually paid off, and that is super, super amazing, isn't it? Anyway, that being said, the next thing that I've been going crazy on social media, and people are still talking about this, still yesterday, even this morning, people are saying different things about it, is the tweet of Pastor Mrs. Faith Oyedepo. Yes, this particular tweet got people angry, and this is not the first time she's posting this kind of tweets, and I don't know why people take it up to troll her, a whole woman of God. I will read the tweet for us to judge. Actually, I remember when I was pregnant with our first son, one day I saw blood flowing from me. When my husband returned home, I told him I had a miscarriage. Then people started saying a lot of things. He said, okay, the second thing she said was that boldly and without hesitation, he said, you can't have a miscarriage, and then asked to be served his meal. The statement activated the spirit of faith, and the pregnancy was sustained. You need to accelerate the operation of the spirit of faith daily, and then you will find the miraculous a daily occurrence for you. People were saying different things. I'm going to be reading people's tweets so we can all be the judge of it. I always say something about Twitter. If you don't have a thick skin, Twitter is not for you. Just leave Twitter alone and go on Facebook and be doing your thing. But Twitter is for the thick skin. Now, this particular person, I was legit expecting her to say that when I was leaving him, you are bleeding and your husband's only concern is food. Child, people were just reacting different way. Another thing says, you cannot be someone who has genuinely encountered Christ in faith, driven in a way, an aspect of your life, or understand the working of faith and criticize this post. Only rational mind, in the context of natural sense of thinking, would see the post and attack it. This particular tweet is supporting Pastor Mrs. Faith Oyedepo's tweet, that you cannot logically just reason this particular tweet out. You have to be spiritually minded, and I'm in support of that. Another tweet was that, honey, you're okay? Let's go to the hospital. In the car to the hospital, dear Lord, I know she doesn't have a miscarriage. Perfect her healing, her quickening, her mortal body. Faith without work is dead. Showing empathy or seeking medical help doesn't reduce your level of faith in God. This particular tweet, I don't know what to say. You can be the judge of that. But I feel like he is kind of right. If you want to be like balanced, you don't have to be all spiritually and living the aspect of you putting in the work aside. I feel like it's particularly right. But what do you guys think? Let's talk about another tweet right now. So this particular person, Samuel Ajayi, said, this is a testimony of some of us that have read in Bishop Oyedepo's book. Listen to the messages over and over again. Now I've seen Mommy Gio and Daddy Gio takes, but listen to this. Many times when we share faith testimony, it's difficult to convey the emotions of the moment. That's another view. Do you think it is? Absolutely, it is difficult. One of the things about faith in God are probably miracles. When God actually decides to answer you or something, is that you fail to remember those painful experiences. You are just engrossed with the fact that God has finally done it. And when you see people share testimony in church, the same thing happen. They don't really dwell in the pain of the negative side of the testimony. They were just like, oh, God did it. Oh, God did that. But really, there's still another part to it that people don't talk about. So this particular tweet, there's a particular person that actually like attack Pastor Mrs. Faith Oyedepo, and that's Tools, a media personality. She took it out of context and said a lot of things, although she made a whole lot of sense. It clearly explained faith and miracles of God. That's just the simple answer, basically. So this a particular tweet, I'm just going to read like two more before leaving. This particular person said, I wanted to say something about the matter, but I just left. The story is clear, exercising faith in God's word. And that said, there is nothing cast thy young, neither any barren in thy land. You need to have a grounded knowledge of faith to understand. So people that are attacking Mrs. Faith Oyedepo do not have the knowledge of God. That's what this person is saying. So another person said, our generation likes to use logic to explain and question everything. That is how a lot of people miss God. Is this true? Yes, it is. We want to logically everything. God help us. God help my generation. Gen Z generation. God will give us the grace, to look past the fact that we are intelligent, try to logically explain things. And if things are not logically explained, then it's false. No, it's not. Sometimes some things are not just meant to be understood. You just have to have faith and believe, and that's all. So this last tweet said, if it can't be explained, then it's not a miracle. The Christians responding to people who would not understand this are funny. They should allow God to respond to such doubt. All right, that would be the end of today's segment. This particular person also supporting Pastor Mrs. Faith Oyedepo that it cannot be explained logically. So as you were going this week, have faith in God that you are actually you will experience miracle, and just have faith in God and will believe that God will show up for you, isn't it? So please, there are some things that cannot be logically explained, but you just have to have faith in God and things will surely come through for you. You understand? So that will be the end of today's episode of Beyond the Surface. Thank you so much for joining me on this morning episode. And of course, we're meeting on Wednesday, same time, same session. Don't go anywhere. I'm Tolokwe Akiyemi. God bless you.